This is the 30-minute warm-up routine. We're going to start with long tones, 60 beats per minute. We're going to do 4 beats per bow on the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. First, we're going to do G, D, G, D. Do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop on G. Now we're going to do a D to G. Same thing 4 times. 3, 4. To A, 3, 4. Now A to D. A to E. E to A. Strings like this. I'll do it first. Join me the next time. And go. E, A, D, G. Several scales. First, we're going to go through the flat scales. Actually, we're going to stick with flat scales today, 2 octaves. First, we're going to just go through simple fingerings, quarter note at 60. Starting on F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to B flat. Retake. run through those, we're going to go back to B flat and we're going to do some variations. First, we're going to do right hand variations where we start going faster with the right hand. The left hand will always stay at quarter notes. First, we're going to do eighth notes. We're going to go up and down once, 1 and 2, and here we go, and 4, and... triplets, 1 and 2, and here we go. Do 16ths, 1 E and a 2 E, and quintuplets, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, like that, 3 and 4, and sextuplets, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2. Now we're going to work on the left hand speed, but we're going to do it with some different rhythms. So usually I would go eighth notes, triplets, same that we did with the right hand. Now let's do, so 2 eighths and a quarter, up and down twice, B flat, 3 and 4, and keep it smooth. Now we're going to try something a little faster, about 2 sixteenths and 3 eighths. Dot 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 dot, down up, 3 4. Let's do E flat flat in triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Keep going. One more time. So let's try something with some 16ths, but not everything 16th. Bum, bum, bop, 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 bum, bum, bop, 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 bop. 2 8s, 4 16ths. 1, down, up, up, down, up, but smooth. Let's do this twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's all sorts of rhythmic variations we can do, and I find that they're more interesting than just staying at one specific pattern, one specific rhythm. Let's try one more. Let's do A flat. What would be fun on that? Bop, 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 bop. 2 16th and an 8. 3 and 4 and. Let's do something else on the A flat. Let's do ba 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 ba. So it's really 16th, 8th, 16th. 3. So again, we'll do this 3 times. 3 and a 4 and a. Now we've been doing smooth and slurred bows. Let's do something off the string. First we'll do sort of a medium spiccato. So I think 16ths is about right at this tempo. So bounce right around the balance point. Whether you're French or German, it should be around the same spot. We're going to do A flat again. So 4 notes, 4 spiccato notes for each. So like this. We're going to go up and down twice. Notice the difference between what you have to do on the bow on the lower strings versus the upper ones. Here we go. 3 and a 4 and a. Now we're going to do something more in the middle of the bow. It's going to have a little less oomph to the sound, a little less substance. It's going to be a little lighter, but make sure you're not bottoming out and hitting the stick. Give yourself, so you might need to tighten up a little bit, or just make sure that you're not playing too heavily. This is going to be a lighter stroke, sort of like a Mozart symphony might be, which some of you will be studying soon. Here we go. A flat, just up and down once, 16ths, but in the middle of the bow. spiccato. 3E and a 4E and a... Try a little ricochet. Not ricochet. This is still a bounce, but it's at the tip. It's a little more pronounced. This is not something we'd normally use, say, in orchestral or even solo music, but it's just interesting to see what the bow can do here. So this is pretty much just a vertical movement. You might see it from this angle. I'm just sort of using my wrist and forearm and just letting the bow drop and bounce and just see how that feels. So it's very light. You're not going to hear much tone. Around a triplet at this speed is good. Again, we're just experimenting here. We're just trying things out, but just notice how your body feels. Notice how your bass and your bow respond to what you do. Triplets, just right here at the tip. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. There's something else interesting we can do with this. This is what we call ricochet. We're still staying mostly out at the top, towards the tip. Da da da, da da da. It's like dropping a drumstick. Da da da, da da da, and letting the drumstick itself do the bouncing rather than your hand hitting it 3 times. So this is just fun to experiment with. Let's try it at this tempo. So bop bop bop. Up, 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 down and up. 1, so down and down, up, up, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sort of thing interests any of you or fascinates you, there's a lot more we can get into with ricochet bowings. For now, we're going to do arpeggios and then double stops because they're very related. First, we're just going to stick with A flat for now. So we're going to go half notes for the arpeggio. This is 2 octaves up and down twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Try quarter notes, 2 slurred. So down, up, 3, 4. One more time. So A flat's not necessarily the friendliest key to do this in, but we're trying stuff, right? So we're going to do thirds. So we're going to do it like this. So pattern. We're just going to do 1 octave of it, and figure out when you need to change the next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So A flat, C, and then double stop. B flat and D flat, double stop. C and E flat, D flat and F. E flat, G flat. Sorry, G natural. G and B flat. A flat and C. Repeat that, A flat and C. G and B flat. F and A flat. E flat and G natural. D flat and F. C flat. B flat and D flat. A flat and C. Like that. Now we're going to try fourths. So these are a little more uncomfortable if you haven't done them, but we're going to do the fourth below. So first we go A. Now we're going to do fourth basically here. So D flat, A, D flat, E flat, B flat, E flat. Let's try it together. So we're going to just start from the D flat. So here we go. 3, 4. D flat, E flat and B flat, F and C, G and D natural to make it perfect, and then A flat. Come down, G and D, F and C, E flat and B flat, D flat, A flat, C and G, F, B flat and F, and A flat. Okay, now we're going to try fifths. So again, we're going to play the fifth below the scale note. Just to get that in your ear. So here we go. Sorry, D flat. So E flat and A flat. Here we go. 3, 4. A flat, D flat, C, and then just B flat, and B flat by itself, 2, 3, 4, and A flat. Okay, to finish up, we're going to go back to B flat, and we're going to do a little diatonic exercise. Diatonic means we're just going to play notes that are within the scale. So, instead of just going up like that, we're going to do a pattern. Like that. Then we're going to go up the full octave, then we'll stop and I'll show you what we do when we come down. So starting on B flat, 8th notes, 2 to a bow. 3 and 4 and C, D, E flat. That's the pattern. Starting on D, which goes to B, D, C, B flat. 3 and 4 and Obviously, the higher you get, the more shifting happens, but let's try this one. Just go up to the B flat, and I'll show you what we do coming down. Starting on B flat, 4 notes up, and the next scale degree. 3 and 4, and C, D, E flat, and so on. So we're going to start on D like this. Like that. 3 and 4. And so we're almost at the end of the warm-up period. We're going to go back to the whole tones, the long tones we did at the beginning, just to remind yourself again to get back into the full body motion. We'll start on E, 4 notes, 4 beats per note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now the A string. 2, 3, 4. D string. G string. And that's my 30-minute timer. All right. That's just one variation, one version of what you can do for a 30-minute warm-up. I'm going to post some more so you can try some different variations, but then come up with your own, and so that you can really start focusing on the things that interest you and the areas where you need the most improvement. So see you soon.